12 Olympic Flame by Margaret Waterson. We were lucky enough to get tickets to go into the athletic stadium for the games. This was taken with a Canon 500D with a 24 105mm lens. I had enhanced the colours a bit, but not much else. I didn't belong to any photo club at the time. These were just memories of a fabulous games, and the flame was just great. All the Fun of the Fair by John Langham. Ashness Bridge by Steve Beckson. I've spent a few hours searching through my archives and decided I didn't have any specific favourites. So I've sent a couple that I liked taken a few years ago in the Lake District. These are not my favourite photos, but my favourite area for photography. I think I used similar ones in judged competitions before, but not in potty rounds. These two images haven't been processed before, so must have used slightly different compositions in the same scene. Ashness Bridge was taken early morning in October 2013 on a trip to the Lake District. There are some great photography locations along this road, including Surprise View and Waterleth Tarn. Blossom Time by John Smith. By the Window by Daniel Wood. This was taken at a photo studio since COVID lockdown. Canna by Steve Pearce. Charlotte by Wendy Cook. This is my youngest grandchild taken during lockdown. She just looks so happy. Early Morning in India by Roger Leck. This one is one of my favourites because early morning across the river from the Taj Mahal was so peaceful after the mass of humanity in other parts of the country. Food Fight by Ian Waite. Fourth Rail Bridge by Alan Wardroper. Four Men in a Boat by Steve Pearce. Gateway to Buttermere by Steve Beckson. During the same trip to the lakes in October 2013, I photographed a large number of fences leading down into the water on my walks around the lake. This was one of my favourites of the day. In the Field by Daniel Wood. Light and Shadows by John Smith. Morning on Calpe Beach by Roger Leck. My second choice had to be Morning on Calpe Beach because this particular shot won me a first at the club. Mount Cook, New Zealand by Margaret Waterson. I took this photo from our hotel balcony in the Mount Cook National Park. We couldn't believe our luck at being given a room facing this view. This was in December 2009. I took the photo with my Canon 500D with a 24 105 lens, handheld from the balcony. We have fond memories of this holiday, this being one of the highlights of our tour. Outback Stockman by Peter Lawrence. This was taken on my first visit to where my daughter lived and worked in Australia, and this picture captures it all in my mind. The calf was being rescued and my daughter nursed it back to health. She has now returned there 10 years on to manage the station with her fiancé. Pennywise by Julie Holbesch-Mond. Postcard from Padstow by Peter Lawrence. Both have personal reasons for being amongst my favourite images. Postcard from Padstow shows a snapshot of the slipway in Padstow Harbour. I have been going there for nearly 60 years, and with a few cosmetic exceptions, It's still the same place as it was all those years ago. This is always something happening. Rocamadour by Alan Cook. This shot is a favourite as it was the first view on arriving at this medieval village in the Dordogne in 2015. Not the finest of photography, but it is the memory that counts. Royal Navy Seafire at Cosby by Los Waterson. Sarah by Julie Holbechmond. Sharing a Joke by John Langham. Stoats at Draycott Water by Los Waterson. The Fenman by Gary Wood. This was the first shot of a steam train that I had taken that I liked and that I thought showed potential. It shows LNER 460 B12 on the North Norfolk Railway entering Weybourne Station. The Gig Team by Gary Wood. Down in Cornwall, gig racing is a local sport. This shot shows a team going out from St Agnes. The Scamp by Ian Waite. Thirst Quenching by Alan Cook. The waterhole is at Vol Lodge something in West Kenya. This is my first safari, and to be able to get a shot like this, although not the finest of quality, in 1986, this was from a negative home processed and scanned. It was taken with my Minolta X300 with a £30 28mm lens. The cost of a safari didn't leave much money for quality equipment. Youth, Love and Hate by Alan Wardroper.